Welcome to the show, guys. We're going to try to catch some catfish with some bluegill heads and some crappie heads. And probably some gut pocket just sections too, possibly. $3.51. Hey, Anthony. What's going on, Matt? How's it going, guys? Probably the worst time to catfish ever, but I like a good challenge. Little crappie head. Indiana Chris. Hey, Bill. How's it going? Just threw that hit 93 when I was fishing at 1 p.m. I just threw that one into a snag because I'd break that one off. Look at that orange one. It's bent. That didn't work out too well either. I got one in the water. Oh, boys. Make sure we got this sound up. Just lost everything, guys. Let's get this one tied up. Thank you for everybody coming in. I haven't used this one in a while. Apparently had a snag in it. Middle rod's hung up. Yeah, you seen that. Just lost a 4-ounce no row on a 5/0 circle hook. Almost hit the other bank. Oh well. Crap happens. Luckily we got more hooks. Leader line. They're probably both hung up now, but I realize there's a log over there now. Hey Rod, how's it going? You just missed me throw my weight across the bank there because it snapped. Line snapped. And I know for sure both of them are probably in a hang up. I knew there was some structure across there, but I just couldn't see it. Now I can definitely see it. After the fact. After the fact. Hopefully one of them's not hung up. Hey, Bogley. You probably can't see it. Oh, Bogley. Bogley pin there. And hat hook. Hey, Thumpy. What's up? I just threw a crappie head out, but I threw it right into a snag. I don't think it's going anywhere lately. I don't know if he's catfishing or gonna bite anyway. Heck yeah, that was a good video with Anthony and Fun Fishing Adventures. Go check it out, guys, if you haven't. Put old Scotty on some blues. Love it, Stacy. Those haven't went in. I first cast, my line broke and weight went clear across the bank over there on the other side. That's what happens when you ain't used your stuff in a while. All right. Old Whisker Seeker line, too. Sore. That was in there good, Rod. Oh, no. Need some sinkers. Need a sinker. Need a sinker. Need some heavier sinkers. It's spawning time. I don't know. Not all of them go spawn at the same time, so hopefully we can get one that's not. That one rod is bent, though. Hopefully the other rod ain't hung up around it. There's Scotty. Just talking about you, Scott. The Blue Cap Master. You missed it, Scott. I threw this one out and it went across the river. Line broke, snapped in off the end. Pretty sure I was just using a Sunday, though. Nothing like that. Okay. Hollywood Scott. That's it. Hollywood Scott. Guess we'll rebait this one. And then probably have to reel in the one in the middle. Hey, Matt. How's it going? Want to be outdoors? Are you on the white? Yep, I'm on the White River. White River today. We're using crappie or bluegill, whichever I grab. But sometimes when you catch crappie, they're only this big. Which it didn't bother me at all, though. Kind of prefer if I'm going to use it for bait. 8 ox. AJ is a real river fisherman. Reclaiming me. I've never seen that name before. that I can remember. There we go. Little crappie head. No, Anthony is a damn fisherman. All right, throw that crappie head out. I'm using 4-ounce no roll. Not much current here today. Kind of weird. The Hall Creek was up pretty high, but this one's hung up. Like they just broke my leader line. I was trying to tie river up north. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, that water's up. You have to use 8 ounces. I could probably use 8 here. Might hold my bait a little steady. As you can see, it's going on down current. It don't look like it's even flowing that good. That damn guy. That's right, Anthony. That damn guy. I'm gonna tie another leader line on this one. Yep, I can understand that reclaiming me. I probably need at least 6 here. I don't like using 8 because then I have a hard time getting up off the wall, out of the wall. With these medium rods here, I would be throwing a damn jig in between myself. Yeah. I was throwing a jig this morning at the dam. That's where my bait came from. That's all right. I need to redo this one anyway. Looks like my bead went all the way onto my swivel there. That's no good. Hey, DJ Lee, how's it going? I'm a bit rusty here, so got to retie a leader line. Threw this one right into a snag. I should have knew that snag was there, but it's been a while. Been a while fishing this spot. See if there's anything there. Hey, Murda, how's it going? Retie. No bites yet. If you ever want some company out there, I mean, I'm here all the time. Once it gets dark, it's kind of creepy. I don't do a lot of night fishing. Mr. Stacy stays thumping. Yeah, I like to. Water's not too bad today. What area of the river do you fish the most? I'm here in Millrace Park here in Columbus. That's where I'm fishing currently. Has a good bank on it, so nobody's around. I don't have to deal with people. Try to keep an eye on them. Never fished there, but know of it. Yeah, it's not that great a spot, but there is fish here. Whether they're here, don't know if they're here during the spawn though. That's the only question. Probably have better luck on the smaller river there coming into it. Should be safer than Indy. Yeah, that's true. That is very true there. I'd probably packing then, probably. Thank you, Murda. Appreciate it. Hopefully the other rod ain't hung up too. Uncle Bill. It's a lot nicer weather after that last rain. Cooled things off a little bit. Oh, leader tied on. That's a 25-pound big game on that Abu special there. It is tough to break. It's wrapped around the tree. It's really tough. No bites yet. All right, guys. Got you, Cleveland. Yeah, I figure the flatheads and the channels are probably spawning. But as old Scotty knows, I can still catch one. Mainly if they're probably female. I just switched back to 20 pounds mono. I miss mono. Oh, yeah, I love mono. If you fish around rocks, you definitely love mono. All right. Maybe I'll put this one up over that way. You always catch the cats. Bluegills and shad. Yep. I was wanting to throw chubs or shiners. Oily fish seems to do better this time of year, but don't mean a bluegill can't get the job done. All right. What bait should I put on this one, guys? Bluegill or crappie? Got a little bit of both. Probably headpiece anyway. Chubs often. Yeah. Well, the creek was flooded when I went by it today. I figured the river was flooded, but it's not. The creek is. You know, I grabbed creek chub or crappie, so we're gonna put a crappie on, I guess. Crappie it is. Two crappies on and a bluegill. Would like to throw a live chub. That'd be nice too. How deep the area? Oh, I'd say probably about waist deep, Chris. Possibly, and then probably in some spots, maybe 4.5 foot deep, maybe. It actually surprises me. It may be even 6. But there may be spots out there you can stand yeah, up in the water. And of course, close as you get to the other side, it gets shallower. Walk out and find out. Yeah, that's not going to happen today, Scott. I got I got plenty of maneuvering room here. I don't have to walk out there and get the fish out of snag here. I'm hoping not. Yeah, we're cooking with gas now. Hey, Paul, how's it going? P&B catfishing. We'll find out later if the middle rod's not hung up. Probably could have went with 8 ounce. Prefer to be closer to that structure. But... Oh, Dink over stink. How's it going, buddy? Look, it's Dink. Dink over stink. I see 351s out there catching catfish. Find out which one they're biting on. 11 wonderful people. I got sycamore trees dead over there. That'll be falling probably soon. Pretty peaceful out here on this bank. Yeah, by mistake. That's what the crappie fishermen always say, by mistake. Nope, it's not a far walk. No, it's considered White River. It's actually driftwood, but after it meets the flat rock, it is called flat rock. Comes into this one to form the East Fork White River. Just a hop, skip, and jump over here that way. But if you look at Google Maps, it's called Flat Rock. Most of the White River is called Flat Rock. Yep, it sure does. Where usually I get my shad. Hey, Chad, how's it going, buddy? Big boy be fishing. Tight lines. Thank you, buddy. They are tight. Hopefully not hung up, but can't hang up and catch a fish, or not hang up and catch a fish. So we've already hung up, and I've already threw a sinker to the other side of the bank, and it snapped, line snapped. Had to retie 2 lines already. But I'd rather tie them while it's daylight. It's not quite as fun at night. The bugs hitting in your face. But we'll almost have to see how the bugs are tonight, I guess. Stay that long. Yep, got a bait pond. It does have bluegill in it, but they're not as easy to catch as the shad. Sometimes. Went fishing earlier today about noon, and yeah, there wasn't nothing biting then either. Had a couple taps. It's pretty slow in the month of June. 351. Hope you get your package soon. Thanks, Bill, for sharing out some channels. Appreciate it, buddy. Man, there's a bunch of people down the bank. Yeah, they'll go home when it gets dark. Like, I don't know. As long as they leave me alone. Dang June swoon, man. Yeah. Yeah, June ain't too good for catfish. Caught the last one under a tree, so probably where they're at. Haven't fished for at night for a while. Tony, what's up? What have you caught from there? From the White River? From the pond? White River, I just catch catfish. Channel cats. Yeah, channel cats 99% of the time. But every once in a while, smallie comes along because there's a lot of smallies in this little section of the river right here. Never caught a gar here, but there are gar too. I hear there's drum. I'm yet to catch a drum on cut bait. Never caught one on cut bait. Worm, they like worm or crawdads for sure. Getting darker, boys. Catfish rod suggestions? I guess it depends on what you're fishing for. Channel cats, I'd go with at least a medium light if you ain't got heavy current. I'm using all mediums out there except the ugly stick. They say it's a medium heavy, but there's no way in heck that's a medium heavy. But even for flathead, I like those Team Catfish, tangling with catfish whisker whips. What two on the end are. Hey Johnny, he uses the B&M catfish rods. Yeah, those are pretty good. I used to use all uh, ripping lips rods. They're a lot more expensive than what they used to. I would say, for the most part, catfish ugly stick catfish will work pretty good. They're about $40. Used to be. I don't know if they still are. Personally, I like the ugly stick GX2, medium or medium heavy. But they're black, so that's why I like the white a lot better if you fish nighttime. Black in the day. Love my white rods at nighttime. They're easier to see. Want to see how that orange looks at night. Man, I bought an ugly stick light series for my crappie rig. That's nice. Yep. Yeah, I'm not tried one of those. I got the ugly stick. Yeah, the ugly stick light. Yeah, that is awesome. That thing's got me on a bunch of fish this year. tip is so light, you can feel every little bite. That works too, Scott. That works too. Those are a little heavy for my taste, but got the B&M Silver Cat. Yep. I was wanting to get the B&M rods. They had the like paracord handles. I thought the handle was a little slim. I never got it. There's all kinds of rods out there. I wouldn't spend over $60 or $70 on a rod unless you're into some big time fishing. All right, polar bear. You didn't. This is too much. Thank you for sending the package. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, Sampy. Mine have cork handles. Nice, Rod. I went with a black foam one this time. Because, be truthful, I don't take care of nothing. I fish in mud. I'm fishing everything. Everything gets nasty down here on the banks. After it rains, going through the woods, my rods don't look like a boat, guys. That's for sure. They go through everything. Falling down, jumping in the water. They get put to the test. That's why I'm asking everybody keep us just $102 rods, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Exactly, big boy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not going for all that. The thing on catfish they were like $60 or $70 at the catfish conference, and that's the only reason I bought those is because I really love those. They are perfect for a channel cat about 5 pounds and up. Really good for flatheads because they got that sensitive tip too. But say if you're using in heavy current, I would go with a medium heavy. And the ugly stick's just a little tiny, a little bit short too. So it's about 6 inches shorter than those. I think it's a 7 foot. I don't know if you can tell the difference by looking at them out there, but that right there is a little bit shorter. You lose a little bit of distance. That's the other thing. How long a rod do you need? You need long cast distance casting, or that's the thing. I fish lakes. Mississippi River current is crazy. Yeah, you're probably going to need a medium heavy. Yeah, you got current like that, you're gonna need something a little heavier. That being said, the ripping lips ain't bad. I've not used all them other ones some of the guys suggested, but I have used the ripping lips. Do you keep any fish? Only my bait fish. I throw all the catfish back. That way I can catch them again, get bigger. Heck, I even throw the crappie back unless I'm using it for bait. Don't look like anything biting today though. I fish lakes. Yep, I got them on sale. That's why I went with them. True rod. I know. I've seen people. I've seen people use them. I've seen some YouTubers use them. I know they're good rods. I was thinking about getting some too. Problem is, when I find something I like, I don't like changing. Stick with what you like. I will say that. Something something you can tear into and really treat it hard, and it just keeps coming back for more. Better stick with that. You like the way it fights a fish. You can pull it out of a snag. Those are those are built for having a good fight. Yep. They will pull on a fish, Rod. They will. I personally don't like it because I don't think they hook up as well with circle hooks, in my opinion. But I can't. That's my personal opinion. Other people have no problem with them at all. I catch quite a bit of fish on them, but I just don't think they hook up as well because of that light tip. Seems too bouncy to me. Seems like it has to really bend that rod to get that circle hook. But I'm still using it, so you know it must be good. Oh, I'm sure you have, Ron. It's a decent rod for $40. It looked good with my Cat Max too. But unfortunately, Cat Max didn't last long for me. And next year, I'll probably get another tangle of catfish. I prefer white. I don't know what everybody prefers at nighttime, but I think white's the easiest to see. Oh. That looked like a bite there, guys. Orange rod looked like it had a bite. Not much of a bite, but about that time. 8:48. They're tough as nails. You can't go wrong with them. I think so too. I've not had any problems with it. It's the smaller fish I have problems with on it. I get a big fish, I have no problems with it. It's the big ones, the small ones that play with me, play with my emotions. I'm hoping that was a bite. We got action. Yeah. Yeah, so far I can see that rod pretty good. I don't think I fished it at night yet. I don't believe I have. Or if I did, I don't remember. Actually, I think I did a little bit. Close to dark anyway. Yeah, it's hard to go. It's hard to go wrong paying $40 for a rod at last. I'd put more money into the reel. Save your money on the rod. Reel's the most important part. Your drag's the most important. Nothing wrong with starting out entry. That's true, Chad. I started out with a Zepco 202. This guy here, he started out with a 3-foot pole, 202, and I catfished with it too. I still I still remember catching my first flathead on a 33. A lot of fish been caught on Zepco 33. Oh yeah, that's about all they had back in the day, I thought. Yeah, that's the one that's bouncing, big boy. You got a little tappy tap. There's probably a turtle out there, probably. Little tappy. That don't excite me much. I'm not even expecting one on that one actually, but catfish surprise me sometimes how close they'll come to the bank. It's bouncing a little bit there. I don't know. Maybe a leaf on the line too. Might be some debris on the line. I believe that's a crappie head. That's a good sized crappie head on that. No, I did not, Rod. I have not messed with it. I have not messed with that darn thing. I've got like 2 or 3 Zepco 33s. Now that's an older one, so that one might be interesting to work around with. Sometimes I wish I would have never switched to nicer. Those Zepcos just work. I like my Zepco 808, or 888 or 808. I still like that, but I just don't like the drag on it. I like my drag to be kind of smooth. A bait caster will run you on a smooth drag. That's for sure. Yep, they're big. Really good for throwing in the wind. Windy day at 808, 808 has really good to throw. But they don't have much cranking power either. So ain't like a Abu Garcia. You can just kind of winch them in. Yep, Rod has them too, I guess. Pissy fun. I've got one I broke. I've got one that went out on me. It won't engage. Darn thing won't engage. But those are decent reels. They cast really well. Have smooth drag. I wish I would have got the one that wasn't push button. That's what my problem is. Push button / engage does not work half the time. Yeah, it's still bouncing. You're gonna chew all. I got 2 Abu Garcias and an old Iowa Millionaire. It's the nut's about ready to fall off on it. Got a. I can't even. Don't even know where the crank came from. I just put something on it. Slipped the nut on there. When I bought it, it didn't. I bought it at a flea market like place. Don't have any drag either. I have to thumb the spool. Don't cast that great either. But I like bait casters a little bit better than the spinning reels. There's nothing wrong with the spinning reels. How's it going, Bob? Ah, those ain't nothing. Reclaim, those ain't nothing. You could put bearings in it yourself. It's the frame. That's the only thing about the rockets is the frame's heavier. The rest of it you can do yourself. I'm not catching it. I'm not even getting a bite there, Bob. Maybe a nibble on the orange rod. Probably need to throw them back out. We'll check that orange rod, see if I'm getting anything. Other time I miss having spinning bait runners. Oh, I still love my bait runner. Bait runner's way better than a clicker any day of the week. We fished a bit today. Creeks are flooded. Yeah, my creek was flooded too, Bob. I went to go catch some chubs for tonight, but gotta take the trash out. All right, you better take the trash out. It's trash day. Mine was yesterday or this morning. All right, we got anybody in here? We got crappie on, little crappie head. We may switch it to a bluegill head since nothing's biting it so far. I think it was just leaves hitting the line. That's the old. Oh, I bought this on sale. Catfish special. Pretty, not bad. It's pretty much the same price as the regular Abu, so I went ahead and got it. Hung up, I guess. Well, I guess that one was hung up. Hey, Randall. Hey, thanks, Jeremy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, I kind of like them. I got it for the same price, so that was a pretty good deal. They were doing away with the older models. I got the older model. Can't beat that. Yeah, it used to be really, really pricey. You gotta wait till they get rid of the old models. That's what I normally do on some reels. They come up with a new one, just take one of the old ones. They don't really change anything hardly on stuff. They just put another number on it. Well, broke my leader line. Probably need to retie anyway, so we'll put another leader on it. Not getting any bites though, so hasn't dark yet though. It's not dark yet. What size leaders? I'm running 20-pound leader line, but usually about 12 to 18 inches. Shorter, close to structure, of course. That one was short. I broke off earlier today. So that one was really short. Right. Tie another one. Yep. 20 pound. I'm using 20 pound, 20 pound. I think I got 25 on that one, main line. 20-pound whisker seeker on that one. Once in a while, a fish breaks me off. Not very often. Not very often. Once they do, I start using 30 pound. If I'm near rocks, I'll probably use 30 pound. They will break you off on 20 on around rocks. I think we got all crappie out right now. All couldn't fish. Creeks are up. Darn it. I'm surprised to see the creeks were up here, but the river's down. At least this portion of the river. It may go up tomorrow, who knows? I guess darn hat off. I don't need it no more. Not near a bite. Wish I had chubs. I would like to throw the live chub out there tonight. So many other fish could eat a live chub. Just gives you more action. $9.04. See, this one's about, I don't know, it's not, can't really tell how long that is. 16 inches maybe. Tie the knots, probably about 12. Threw it around a log out there or something. Some kind of hang up out there. Something I need to stay away from. Get my bait close as possible to it, but not around it. Oh, 13 people in here even. Crazy. This line here is a offshore angler line, 20 pound. It's supposed to be yellow, but it looks more green to me. And it's a pretty darn strong, strong line. Stretches. It's a stretchy line, which is, some people don't like stretchy lines. You go to pull it to break it, and it stretches and stretches. And it don't break. It don't break on the leader. It breaks in the middle. The only bad thing about it. I froze up. Hopefully we can catch something. Get some kind of kitty cat biting. Here, kitty kitty, as they say. I like offshore angler products. Hey, Jeremy Graham. Like the vid if you're watching. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, like it. Subscribe, whatever. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, I've only used their offshore angler line. I heard it was pretty decent. I really like it actually. I wish the big game came in a 20 pound solar collector. I haven't been able to find it 20 pound. I really like the 25 pound. That's probably a 35-pound line at least. Had a heck of a time breaking it earlier. Right, we're gonna put a bluegill head or something on this one. Maybe. So far we got two crappie heads out. Maybe a gut chunk, maybe. I like it. I did. I couldn't find my knife the other day, my bait knife. I picked up a pair of these off Ozark Trail shears, $5. Cut right through a bluegill like it's nothing. Good for trimming the fins off too. Use their surf rods. Oh, cool. Seen they had some reels that I liked before, offshore angler reels. All right, we're just gonna hook it through the, get the guts in there and make sure there ain't no scales in it. Little gut chunk. Just step off my hands. Ah, I've tied every rod on. I've had to tie 3 leaders on so far, so hopefully I'm not done hung it up for tonight. So. All right. Yeah, I kind of like the Ozark Trail stuff too. Pretty decent stuff sometimes. All right, it's just bouncing. It's still, heck, it's really moving down current. Hopefully it didn't cross the other line. Put some more weight on, boys. I ain't doing this as planned. Starting to get a little darker. Hopefully you can still see. Looks like you still can. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. True. True, Jeremy. It's moved all my logs around. They're probably underwater now. If I'd have looked at the water sooner, I could tell it was kind of a line there. I should have knew there was a snag. Probably like a limb hanging up. All you gotta do is pay attention to the water. Really, it don't seem like that much current, but it's really pulling on my lines that way. Let's see what's going on. Yep, makes more log jams too. That's good. That's a good thing actually. It also washes them out. There was a there was a tree right here on the bank. It's gone. It wasn't a small tree either. I don't know where that thing went. Oh, I think I do know where. It's on the dam farther up. The big old tree on the dam. The big old tree right here next to me. All righty. You put more weight on is what needs to be. 14 people. And we got another German in here. Wonder about the mosquitoes, how they're going to be, and the bugs. Fish nights for a while, and mosquitoes are starting to buzz in my ear. Oh, what's that? Is that a bite, or is that just drifting on down? The middle rod, probably drifting on down. Come on, baby. Get me excited anyway. Hey, John boys, how's it going? Welcome back, Rod. Nothing going on, but I seem to be tying on leader lines all night. I've tied all three of them now. Oh, oh. Man, that's just a big current out there, I guess. We're going to get some bug spray on, I think. Nothing worse than I can handle is, hey, old boy, how's it going, buddy? Nothing worse than having mosquitoes in your ear all night. I used to spray this on my hand and then wipe, wipe my ears with it. Yeah, look at that. Metal rod is moving. It must just been hung up temporarily. I don't know. That might be a bite. I'm hoping. I ran a real fast mile night. Horseflies were horrendous. Man, I don't like the horseflies. No, I don't like that either. Or snakes. I don't like those. Yeah, I'd be running after those. That's like a snake coming next to me. Oh, depending on what type of snake. Where's Scott at the middle rod is going? Yeah. Yep, where's Scott? Middle rod's going, Scott. He always says it's the middle rod. I think it's just drifting, but yeah, horseflies can bite. Hey, Domingo. The mosquitoes are, well, the mosquitoes ain't biting yet, but they're probably biting more than the fish are. You fish in June, fish in June and catfish here, you're lucky to get one, but still possible chance to catch them. Hey, two loco, nasty little things. Hell, those things ain't even little, Bob. Horseflies are huge. Like 3 times a regular fly. A bite is a bite. No, 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 no. That's not a good bite. The skeeters bite more than the fish. That's uncalled for. That is the mark of summer, I guess. When the skeeters start biting more, the fish do too. I'm going to move a little closer, get my light going. I think. Here closer. You'll see it. Yep. Starting to get kind of dark. You have those damn buffalo gnats, they would drive you batty. Yeah, they are. That's bad. I'm not scared of spiders as much as I am snakes. A lot of people are. We may bring that other bait in too. I tell you, the chiggers is my big problem. Chiggers and ticks. Ticks are supposed to be bad this year, but come on, take her down. I'm not hung up again on none of them. I hate getting into the gnats and you can't in the daytime and they just would not leave your face alone. Swarm your head. Run up your nose and ears. Yeah, that ain't fun. Kind of like them darn mayflies. Got medical attention before it got to the stage of necrosis. It's on my wrist of all places. Oh man, that ain't good. Flip a light on. Not gonna help any. Not gonna help any or not. Oh, that light ain't even gonna stay on, is it? Useless. Got it from our wood pile. Man, that is bad. Trying to make you scared of spiders now. Probably could have used a more weight. I avoid really awesome catfish spot every year due to the chiggers. Yeah, chiggers will eat you alive. They're the bite that keeps on going. You don't know sometimes like 2 days later. I'm ready for some snow. Shut your mouth, Bob. You ready for no snow? That's where he got bit. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, of all places, in a place you live, but not out fishing. That's crazy, ain't it? Should I throw them back out or not? Rod's put vanilla extract on it and they will leave you alone. That's what Life uses. Oh, that's interesting. I used to put, what was it, vanilla extract? Oh, yeah, my tooth. Done that before many times. Damn, that vanilla extract's expensive now, too. It ain't no cheap item no more. Might throw them out again. I seem to be getting any bites. Pretty good tip, John boy. They don't like the smell of that. Sure is. Used to use it in my pack bait for carp. Not no more. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. So vanilla, they don't like the scent of vanilla. I always put that vanilla extract on a cotton ball, stuck it in my mouth, stuck it in a sore tooth. Nothing else worked. That sure in heck does a trick. Keep putting it on there too. That's got alcohol in it. Oh, that line's crossed that line because I threw that one out farther. Still no bites though. That's what I do, John boys. That's a pretty good tips there. I remember vanilla. I don't think I've had any problems with buffalo gnats, but gnats in general swarm when they swarm your head. You can't get away from them. I put the bug spray around. I ain't heard of mosquito one yet. Mosquitoes don't bother me as bad as other people. Can't stand them in my ear. A single bite, guys. What the heck? Hey, Rustic! Go to Dollar General and get imitation vanilla extract. It's only about $1 a bottle. Oh, there you go. Another great tip there, John boys. There you go, Bob. Bob never thought of that. I wonder if it works just as good for carp, for your baits. Good old Rustic. No fish tonight, Rustic. Not yet, but it isn't dark yet. But my baits will not sit still. They keep on going down in the current. I hate putting on more than 4 ounces, but looks like I need to. You always wondered if it worked. Hey, you never know. Sometimes it's just a scent, fake scent or real scent. I think it's all fake anyway. It says real, but if it works for if it works for gnats, it's probably gonna work for fish. I'll save you a lot of money. You went fishing. You're already ahead of me. Oh, I actually fished. Fun Fishing Adventures got me fishing the other day, Sunday, I think it was. I planned on going fishing more in July after the spawn. Lord knows they don't bite right now worth a crap. But can't catch them at home, that's for sure. Get those thumps, bud. All right, Thumpy. We're trying. I figure at least a small catfish or gar might be out there. Not all of them could be on spawn at the same time. Not normally. So far, all I've been doing is tying leader lines. I've hung up on all three. All right, it keeps them buffalo gnats off my wife. She swells up like a bee. Oh, she's allergic to them. Okay, that makes sense there then. I'm gonna put that other light on. If that helps. That orange rod don't look too bad. Bet you're not gonna be able to see the tip later though. Blob fishing. Yeah, not so much blob fishing, but catfishing. I should just say trying to catch a fish. There you go. What's up, Spike? Spiky? LPC? Clear night though. Not a cloud in the sky, I don't think. Hey, Kevin, I seen you were live earlier. I was headed over here. I was just waiting for it to get dark, kind of a lot of people up on the bank. There's still people here. Surprised me. How's it going, Kevin? We're looking for a bite still, but Kevin Bird Nester. Oh, don't tell me you bird nested in your live. That ain't nothing. My first cast on the ugly stick, broke the line, weight and everything went the other side of the bank. Lost it all. Had to retie that one. The other two got hung up. That's the truth. He did. Oh man, I knew I'd miss something. I was gonna put it on by the time I got here. You done got off. You done closed your live. Happens to the best of us. Don't ever bird nest with braid. I don't know. I can't. That's tough stuff there, man. That one getting a bite, or the other one getting a bite. Better get my head lantern out. All right. Works. Head lantern's working for now. You ever have one of them flashlights you just have to keep tapping until it works? Well, that's my headlamp. Need to throw them out one more time, I guess. Bird Nester Kevin, or Kevin Backlash Fishes. Done it plenty of times, hitting low hanging limbs, hitting trees in the middle of the night. They'll get you every time. You'll hear a big splash, you think your bait went out there, but you're up in a tree and you're backlashed. Throw them out one more time. Bird nest with braid is bad. Yo, it is. Braid is so thin. It's just too thin. Any kind of ravel with a braid is bad. If it just ravels around your swivel, that's bad enough. Looks like that rod's getting a bite on the end there. Maybe not. Sounded good. Chill stream. Thank you, Spike. Spiky. If we just catch a fish, it'd be called a fishing channel. Any bites? Not that I noticed. Not even a turtle. Well, that's good probably there. Not even a turtle, but that's a positive there. No garbs, no turtles. I'm not even sure if there's a fish out there. Can we talk hooks for a second? Well, if you want to. I'm not catching fish, so I guess I can talk hooks. Hopefully you can still see the rods. Yeah, I think so. Halfway. Sure thing, reclaiming me. Talk about rods. reels. A little bit about fishing line now. Hooks. Circles, collar, octopus. Everyone hit that thumbs up. Hey, thanks, John Boys. It's free. Oh, I wish I could charge you, but I don't get enough likes to charge, I guess. Circles, collar, octopus. Well, when I first started, I used tail hooks. Yeah. But more and more channel cats I caught, they would go into their eyes. So I quit using those. But if I was going to use chicken liver, I would use a tail hook. Flathead and structure, probably a tail hook would work too. Hey, Lisa. John Boys use circles. Yeah, I don't. I've used octopus hooks, but not very often. But I went straight from Cal to circle hooks, and it honestly it took me a while to learn circle hooks. Quite a while actually, especially if you're fishing for flatheads. You get a flathead bite on a circle hook, you're lucky to get them half the time. Half the time they're just tapping and tapping away and never run off with your bait. They'll sit in one spot all night. Any alligators caught? Oh, I've not caught any alligators. That's true, Rob. No alligators. I'm fishing a river, pretty small river, not too big. Pretty shallow too, pretty shallow. I like circles, but something I want to use is slip bobber. Not sure if a circle hook would work with a bobber. How you get best of both worlds there, I guess. I would use a kill hook, but probably with a bobber. That is true. I've not thought about that. I've seen people use circles with floats. Then you gotta wait on the rod to bend to set the hook. I guess reel down on it instead of trying to set the hook. Wait till that float goes under and reel. I'd rather set the hook if I'm using a float. That's just too much fun. Just too much fun, reclaim me. I catch flatheads here on Iowa circle hooks a good bit. They work also with bobbers. Also, cool. I would prefer setting the hook. If I see a float go down, I like setting the hook. I don't know who don't. See that float? You get so excited when that float goes down. I don't care who you are. You want to set that hook. If it's a big enough float, I guess circle hook would work because they'd have to pull it down so hard that would set the circle hook. I've not got a whole lot of catfish on a bobber, so practically none. Not unless I'm bait fishing. That's the only time. Mainly because the river's got too much current, so your float's not staying in one spot. So looking for a bite, not getting any. Someone told me kills can be fished like you're fishing now. You can set the hook if you wanted. Yep, that's true. That's why I use it with chicken leather because they're on. Or you can also set the hook too. So you get the kind of like your double action circle hooks. You can set the hook. You can set the hooks on. You can set the hook on circle hooks too, but I would not recommend it to most people because you will miss a lot more than you will if you didn't. I'm not getting any darn bites. No fish. John Anthony says he's finished, even using with jug lines. Awesome. Had to fishing mowing. What's the count? The fish, the fish winning. Fish are winning, Anthony. They are beating my butt. Mainly because I ain't had a bite yet, but you can't catch them at home, that's for sure. Nice to know, John Boys. I didn't know that. I've never tried fishing with a float. I've made floats out of pool noodles. Tried them several times, but I can't find a spot that doesn't have current. That float just goes down current, and I don't ever see it again. I guess I could use well, even when I put a drop shot like weight on it, float goes down current, gets a snag, and I never see the float again. It's probably more for really slack current. I'm assuming. Like if I was going to throw a bluegill out here, shallow water, probably a good idea actually. Oh no! Oh no! In the month of June, there's not going to be a lot of catfish caught here on my banks. Not in one spot. Now, if I go to 10 different spots, I might catch one. I figured nighttime might be better, but we'll see. Middle rod just got hit. Yeah, I don't know. You'll know when it's hit because it will go down. They won't mess around with it. It will bend flat down. There might be a little bit of weeds or something on it. It's starting to get dark now, so it's about that time. Always the middle rod getting hit. That is my white rod, so that is my lucky one. As Scott would say, it's always the middle one. The only reason I'm out here, I'm hoping to catch a flathead. If the channels are on spawn, and perhaps the flatheads are not yet, I have a better chance of catching a flathead when the catfish are on spawn, channel cats. That's my theory behind it. But I don't catch a whole lot of flatheads here, so. What app you using for streaming? Oh, StreamYard, Goja. Hi, Alvin. How's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Yep, double. That's what I'm using there, John Boys. We're using the 5/0 double action circle hooks, and you could, and they are probably like triple threats. Any kind of not true circle hook, you can set the hook on a little better than you can regular circle hook because the hook tip is bent a little different. So they're actually better. That's actually better for beginners. Just in case you get out there and you get excited and you may grab your rod out of the rod holder a little quicker than you need to be, you can still hook them. I don't have any problems with other hooks either. So, hey, Johnny. Lisa's in the house. Yeah, I like the Team Catfish circle hooks. I probably need to throw a bait out. Reel one in. That middle one has not. That one on the end, that orange one has not moved. I hope it ain't hung up again. I'll throw them all three back out. We ain't getting a bite. Oh, oh, orange one moved just then. I wonder. I just heard something in the middle of the water. Ducks or what? Beavers? Drinking water over there? What it is? Probably a deer. Yeah, the middle one's bouncing a little bit. I think that's debris on the line. Maybe. Said that before. Good night, everybody. Good night, John Boys. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate all your comments. God bless and good night. Tight lines. Yeah. I was about ready to throw one back out, and that orange one moved a little bit. It's actually not. I guess you can still can't see the tip of it very well. We're still not close enough, probably. Bugs ain't too bad. Yeah, I made it a little bit better. Oh, John Boy, I think we're gonna throw him back out. To get any depth, I have to throw all the way to the other side. Don't have enough weight tied on tonight. So you want to use floats with circle hooks. Oh, all you can do is try. John Boy says it works. Works for jugs. Should work for that then. I just know when I see a float go down, I want to set the hook. I see a float running off, I want to set the hook. I use chicken liver. I want to set the hook too. Cut bait, I don't worry about it too much. Circle hook gets them. All right, no bites. It's dark. Throw them back out. Ah, hung up again. Well, get crazy, guys. Get crazy. Yikes, just had 2 gunshots in Greenwood. Oh, man. That sucks. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. No bites. I'm going to get home and probably get an early start in the morning, maybe do some catfishing. Nothing biting here, and I've already broke 4 leader lines. Crazy. All right. Thanks for coming in, guys. Sorry, no fish tonight, but it happens. I'm gonna reel them in. Everybody can say, hey, see ya. Bye, no fish. I think we fished maybe an hour or two. Not a single bite. Crazy. I figured as soon as it got darker, it would be all right. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Hopefully the other 2 ain't hung up, but you know how that is. Yeah, just a little bit of debris. Yeah. Yeah, if I had time, I'd probably move a couple spots. Here, I'm obviously there's a tree out there now I can't get past. Darn it. All right, guys. Catch you later. Peace out. Peace out, reclaiming me. Appreciate you stopping by.